Almost.
We in the building.
We in the building. What are you really saying? Podcast on this Wednesday, y'all. Thank y'all for joining in tonight.
Yeah.
We're like 10 minutes late, but you know what they say. Better late than never.
Yeah, well, you know.
Rocking out today. Just me and Big Bro. Rocking out today. Shout out to Robin. She had to stay back at work for some things. She had to get ready. And our good brother Gary, he up in Baltimore doing this thing. But before we start, I want to give a birthday shout out to my daughter Layla, turned 3 today.
Lay.
My spoo.
How?
3.
Dang.
I know. She's like the old boy. Layla getting old. I ain't
Shout
getting old.
Shout out to our family friend, Mr. Dude. He just turned 99 today. Yeah. A whole 99.
Definitely gotta give a shout out to Mr. Dudes. Whole 99.
And his memory is better than mine.
Oh, big time.
Like you wouldn't believe.
I called him on the way in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but he was having company over, so of course, you know, if he wasn't, he'd be rapping.
Oh yeah.
He'd wrap you up, man. But it's a blessing though for them to be 99. Mind shop is all outdoors.
Yeah, that's just crazy. Like
still go down memory lane.
Remember stuff. Yeah.
So yeah.
That's
Thank you, Marika. Thank you, Marika.
What's up, Marika? What's up, baby?
Hey, Marika tried to get on me earlier, but you know I ain't gonna say nothing. Man.
With the whole situation?
Yeah, man. You know, I just found out when I was doing some research on them and stuff like that. They were telling me that you know, I looked it up and it was saying how you know, studies say people who, you know, spend their money on Uggs that live in the DMV area have decision-making problems. So it's like a disability. But I was trying to tell the people were, you know, you can use your insurance. Insurance will pay for the 2 first therapy sessions if you needed it. Whatever.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Hey,
okay,
Keisha.
Okay, yeah.
Keisha Howard, that's all for YouTube.
That's
don't start no crap. All right, I ain't gonna start no stuff. I ain't gonna start no stuff. But look, we got a good show tonight, man.
Marika,
Kel,
I was just
what's up,
very
Kel?
indulgent too. I was just very indulgent, Marika, but I'm gonna be here.
Marika, look it up. Marika, you can Google anything. Look it up. Now I got Kel on here. Kel, what's up?
Kel, what's up, nephew? Hey. How y'all doing? How we doing?
Keisha.
Family key. Oh, what's up, baby?
Oh, they be on next. Y'all stay tuned. They be on next right after us. Cocktails with Cousins, bringing in them good drinks and conversation.
With all that sauciness and flavor that they bring with it. Yes, you do.
Back up with them because last time we was with them, her daughter was making them mocktails.
Oh yeah,
that's what they call. I was
done.
You hear me? Man, when she mixed that cranberry with the Sprite.
See what I liked about it is like I didn't feel like a lot of times when you go out, especially now, because first of all, for those who know, I used to get it in. Okay, I was a whiskey man.
Jack, right?
Yeah, Jack and Coke. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I feel a little extra. I say put a little swig of that grenadine in it. Mm-hmm.
What's up, Michelle? I need to holler at you.
The thing is, right? And you probably can relate to this. So neither of us, if y'all don't know, neither of us drink, you know, in our lives at this point, right?
Oh, you making it seem like I quit.
No. He like, never drank. Okay, we gonna give him his little flowers, y'all. He never took him a little sip. You know what I'm saying? He and my mother, they got that in common
right now. You know,
they got that in common. He and mom never took a sip.
One of them,
okay,
I'm trying to hold the title on that one until I die.
But you're not gonna tell him about that crack? The crack.
But that's something that was.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. All right, cool.
Wow.
Nah, but seriously.
Oh, hold on. We got love on here. Robert.
Hold on.
Man, Rob.
Lover.
Come on, Rob.
West Coast lover.
Let's go. Yay.
Hey, man. Hey, man. Come holler us on the East Coast, man. What's going on? So, but I don't know for those out there who can relate. Like, so when you don't drink no more and you go places and people like, man, what's up? Come on, get a drink, blah, blah, blah. It's like, all right, well, you know, I don't drink, I don't do this. No. So you feel like you got to go through this whole thing. Yeah. But like when we was on that show and Keisha Folks was making the drinks, like, and she sat on there, it was like, I felt like I was a part of the situation. I ain't feel like I had the little sippy cup in the corner and shit and had to sit there where, you know, the grown-ups drink and shit. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Fon?
I appreciate that. What Rob said 2 years strong.
Oh
He told me
yeah.
it's too cold. He been in 2 years strong, man. Come on, man. Hey, listen, we'll send the PJ for us, man. We trying to come in and holler at you, man. Send the PJ.
Man, send me an address. I come out there and holler, bro. You know, I wanna do some West Coast stuff. You know.
But you know what though, man? That's a good question. I know that's not the topic that we're talking about. That's a good question, man. I mean, a good something that you just brought up though, because I didn't really realize that the few times that I did go to a club with you guys or somebody else, it's funny how I'm able to be in the crowd, but not be with the crowd. If you understand what I'm saying, meaning I would go to the bar and I would ask the bartender to put my Sprite or my Shirley Temple, hold the cherries, in the same glass.
See, that's okay.
You know what I'm saying? That the other people, I'm gonna pay the same price.
Yeah.
Like if it's $9 for this for the drink or whatever, to him, here you go. I appreciate you. You see what I'm saying? That's just how I used to do it. See, nobody never knew. Like people would be like, "Oh, I ain't never think about that." I'd be like, I look around or I see what the drinks is. Oh, this is such and such. Oh, okay, all right. I might even give you a stumble or two. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, you was committed. You did all that.
But that's how you. I mean, because you
had to fake my stumbles.
You don't have to be a follower. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to be a follower in everything. Some things, you know your boundaries. Robin, what's up, Robin?
In that case,
we miss you, Robin.
A perfect segue.
Hey, Tanya.
In my 20s,
brother George, man, what's up, George? Man, George Hunter, man. Yeah, I ain't seen George, man, since Kelly Miller, KMU.
Okay. Yeah. So speaking of y'all,
go ahead, Marika.
the topic for the day. Well, I don't know how we want to say this one, but
man, just put it out there. You know, it ain't nothing bad about it. We just want to talk about it.
Because it's two ways to say it. Like one way we saw was what should one do in their 20s to avoid regrets in their 30s and 40s. But then our topic was what advice in your 30s and 40s would you give to yourself in your 20s?
In your 20s. I like that one even better because I feel like most people will say, I don't regret anything that I did because it made me a better person or maybe who I am, blah, 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 blah. Then you might have some people that say, I do regret doing certain things. Right. So I think it can go either way.
Yeah.
I think the question can go either way, but we're gonna start with that. You know, we want to know, what's something that that you would tell yourself right now. You know what Rob said, don't go to jail.
Fool, don't go to jail.
Oh man. Now I asked Mo earlier. I don't know if Mo on now, but I asked Mo earlier. He said, stay a virgin. Yeah, hold up.
Hey, well, yeah, okay. I mean, especially if you had a lot of kids early on and you would have rather waited or something, I guess, maybe. I don't know. It could be a different reason why he said that.
Her father said, why did you feel like you had to pretend you were drinking something else? Yeah. Now she asking me. Now, you know what, Fudge, to be honest with you, I mean, like I said, you could be with the crowd, but not be amongst the crowd. If it's coming out right, I don't know if it's coming out right now, but what I'm saying is,
because I was amongst the crowd.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like, I didn't have to get the real thing. You know what I'm saying? I can get the fake. But y'all, like how y'all about fake persons.
Can I tell you how I started drinking? So for those of y'all who are old enough to remember the Club U, 14th and U, right?
Michelle said, "Love yourself."
So Michelle said, "Love yourself."
Yeah, Michelle Leach. If she was saying, she would tell her 20-year-old self, "Love yourself."
Oh yeah.
What would Rika say?
That would be something I would have to repeat over and over. Michelle,
I would tell my 20-year-old self, "Believe it or not, you will survive. Life gets better."
Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. That sounds like something we could go into that a little deeper too.
I know you never bought a fake purse, Fudge. I was just speaking in general.
But like in my 20s, I just saw I looked around and everybody else seemed like they were having fun in such a way where, like, they were just uninhibited, like loose, like not bothered by anything. And like for me, because most of my life I was kind of like an introvert, or kind of, you know, reserved, whatever the case may be. And I liked to dance, right? But I would dance my ass off at the house.
Right. Yeah.
I wasn't gonna be out in public,
Right.
with people I don't know, just
Right.
getting it in like that, right?
Right.
So with the whole alcohol thing, I noticed I was like, okay, I took a sip, you know, and took another sip, and before you know it, you know, once I got my legs under me, once I realized, you know, I was like, I feel like I could do anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that could have also been my mind playing a trick on me. I don't know, because I don't need it now.
Right.
But for whatever reasons, when I would get that liquor in me, I wasn't thinking about how I necessarily looked to other people when I was doing my thing. Now, that also says that, okay, I had some insecurities too, right?
Mhm.
But I'm just giving you, like, that's what it became for me. It was like, okay, I would go out and drink and just cut up. People like, man, Bob was there. He was doing this, he was doing that. I was, you know, having fun, whatever. I still have, you know, some friends will tell me stories about stuff I did. I don't remember it.
See, that's
but
the
I
scary
did it,
part
right?
for me.
Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? But at some point, I had to, in my 20s, like, I, you know, if I was going out, there had to be alcohol involved.
Right.
Right. I never thought I would get to a point where I am now, where I go somewhere, party, not take one drink. I ain't think that was, I thought, you know, like, if you want to party like this, you gotta have that sauce in you.
Right.
You know, so yeah.
Now, I can tell you one thing about, I guess, the difference between drinking and not drinking.
Liquid courage, kid. Okay, oh yeah, liquid courage, exactly. Go ahead. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
we're going to acknowledge everybody on here in a minute, but real quick, I think one thing that I realized about drinking and not drinking. And mind you, I never drank before, but the night of the club, right? You party like Dion said, Club U was popping, right? The club was like what, 3 hours sometimes or whatever from, you know, however long you want to stay in it. If you got there, whatever, right? Now, if you danced from the time you got there to the time the lights came on, back in the day, they cut the percolator on and let you know it's time to go.
Yeah, whatever was there.
If you danced all that time, then let me tell you, do you know how sore my legs used to be? Or sometimes you ain't even dance, you just sitting there, I'm sitting here standing, watching y'all back because, you know, y'all lit. So I'm like, I gotta be like, oh man, anything pop off, and I gotta see who doing what. Well, you be tired as a mug. But y'all don't feel it until the next day.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the thing.
What? From Jay, let me tell you something, Jay. If you standing up in one spot, holding the wall up, pretty much, you know what I'm saying? Or you might dance with a girl every now and then, whatever the deal is, for 3 hours straight, whether you standing or dancing, oh, your legs hurting. But y'all ain't tripping. So that's why the dude that don't drink me, I'm like, I'm ready to go.
And then, and this one too. Here's something else I gotta be honest too about that whole drinking in my 20s. I would holler at some women.
I gave you that courage, huh?
Yeah, because
that's what Kel just said, that liquid courage.
Yeah. I mean, like, and don't get me wrong, no men know, but I was on to the next one. Hey, how you doing? No, that's okay, cool. Hey, what's up with your friend?
Jumping around, yeah.
Like, just it was no, like, there was no time in between where I was like, dang, she shot me down. You know, like, I wasn't worried about any of that. I was just like, okay, next one. You know, like, it was just boom, 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 right? And you know, I also, I mean, well, we being honest, I also, you know, I've also met, okay, like, I'll meet a female, and on the way home, I'm like, bro, man, I met this female, whoop, 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 this, and that. Man, wait till y'all see her. And then later on that day, I, you know, go catch up with her, I'll be like, I'm sorry, what's your name? You know, like,
oh, yeah.
You know, like, and she'd be like,
I'm sure that was vice versa.
She'd be like, this is Brenda. I'm like, I'm thinking in the back of my head, that's the same Brenda I was bragging about. Oh. You know, so it's like, that alcohol will get you in all kinds of trouble.
Alcohol,
You
man.
know what I'm saying? I mean, God bless my liver. You know what I'm saying? Like just the abuse and all that. But like it was like a whole nother world of you get that drink in you and
into a whole nother person.
In some ways, it was me. I can't. I'm not going to use alcohol as an excuse.
That's about to
that stuff. It was in there somewhere.
And they say a drunk man words is sober man thoughts. I don't know how true it is.
Yeah, but I can attest to some of it.
Cuss people out, and then the next day don't remember nothing.
Yeah. See, I wasn't like a. Some people say like a belligerent drunk. Like I wasn't. I was just flirtatious as hell. And I party my ass off. Right. Like, yeah.
Let's get to who. Let's get to some people that's on here real quick.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Cuz on here, Natasha.
You know what? Is she on?
Yeah. Cuz on here. Yeah, she on here. And you know what? That's my neighbor Karan. He's in his 20s. He said, y'all got a 20-year-old right here. Well, Karan, you got to weigh in on us, man.
Look,
you got to weigh in. Well, you know what? Nah, you don't need to weigh in. We need to be telling you some things.
Yeah. Pay attention to some of these tips that you're gonna hear, Karan.
Yeah. And reading these comments, they got some.
Look! Oh, he's talking about that LeBron would be the greatest. Wow, he threw that in there. Where is he on here? Is Eric on here?
I hope so.
Man. Because we're gonna have a little mini beef real quick.
Look, man, respect it.
What's up, cuz?
Yeah, man, respect the LeBron, man. Congratulations, man. That's all. That's it. All right, that's it. I congratulate the dude. That's it, man. All right. Let's get to what we're saying, man. Let's go to Rob said I wanted to be a backup dancer for Usher.
Hey, look, Rob, you said you wanted to be a backup dancer. Look, I thought I was a backup dancer for Usher in my 20s. Let me see. Marika Tapp said, I was homeless at 16, living in my car, hustling to eat and drive. I was broken and any day could have been my last. Oh, wow. That's a heavy story. We got to get you in here in the studio. You want to?
She said she gonna come when she ready. But
okay.
Yeah, that's hey, that's it's a blessing that you came up out of that and things.
No doubt. Miss Tisha said, "Hey, cuz, how I would tell myself to let go of the anger and hurt. My 20-year-old self held it for a decade. Be in your feelings, but don't be your feelings." Said it again. Be in your feelings, but don't be your feeling. Okay, that's deep. And dodge the F's and dodge the fucks your next. What's that? Your next four. Oh wow. Dodge the F out of your next 4 boyfriends. Damn.
Yeah, you know what though?
Hold on. She ain't just put that on there like that.
Nah, but you know what though? You think about that though. Think about the decisions you made with the people you've been with. Like in your 20s, you know what I'm saying? Now, and always say, people come for a reason, people here for a season, we get all that, you're growing. But just imagine if it was 1 or 2 women that you knew clearly was just a waste of time when you look back on it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I guess it's what she, where she going with that. That's a great, man, you about to have me looking back. God damn.
I ain't going back that far. I might have been on somebody's dodge list. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't going back that far.
I'm just
hey, Martelot.
I might have been on somebody's don't do it list. Party later, school hard, work hard, save, travel, save, party later. Oh yeah, without a doubt. Because for some reason, like I think a lot of people in their 20s think that they have to go all in with the party, and then while they are supposedly young, not realizing that the stuff that they do in their 20s will set them up for the other part of their life, which they're likely to. You're gonna be an adult much longer than you'll be a younger person. You know for sure. I mean? So like,
sure. What's up, Tree?
Yeah, that's whoa. What's that? What's up, baby?
Man, what's up, baby?
Oh man, my man on here. Okay. We look. Yeah, look. She said, "Good credit is more important than money." God Almighty, God Almighty. Let me pull up my score real quick and pray.
Yeah,
pull up my score real quick and pray.
Let me ask y'all some of those who had kids in their 20s. Would you have done that, or would you have waited?
That's a good question.
Anybody out there that had kids in their 20s?
And this isn't to suggest that you got to regret your kids.
Oh
'Cause
no,
obviously
we
that's
ain't doing no regretting
it's a
nothing.
beautiful
Nah,
thing.
kids are
But
a
just
blessing.
that is, but that
They just
is
expensive.
that's a real question. Like
And they're a headache.
if you look at like where you are today as a parent, and you say, okay, maybe I would have made different decisions if I would have had them in my 30s and 40s versus the 20s. You know what I'm saying?
Marika said her son saved her life.
Wow.
You know what? That's funny because not funny, but I understand where you're coming from with that because you always hear either that or you hear they changed their life, kids changed their life. I didn't grow up until I had my child. You hear all those type. That's why I say kids are a blessing. You know what I mean? But I'm pretty sure some people out there say I wish I would have waited too because could have go back what Cuz said. Like could have had the child by my now husband or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't, I knew the dude, I seen the red flags, but it is what it is. But the kids here, they're a blessing.
Yeah.
With Deontay.
I felt that at first, but I'm glad I had my kids early because it kept me grounded.
See what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're a blessing now if
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's funny because I always said that, man, the best thing I ever did was probably never have kids, because I always thought I was immature, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, maybe that would have been the kick in my ass to, grow up faster, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But
you know what though? I'm gonna pose another question though. Hey Taylor, I'm gonna pose another question though. Where do you think you would? I know you had kids, but to the audience, where do you think you would be if you didn't have kids? Like, and your career still took the path that it's on right now. Where would you think you would be?
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I know, like, but
I know
she was saying that she wouldn't be here, so I mean that's
a
a different story.
Yeah,
but
that's
like,
a different story. Yeah,
yeah, that's kind of
similar. Not them Negroes in my 20.
She said locked up. Yeah, that's ooh. Matzla put something on there too. Hang out with family as much as possible. Write down, record as much as possible. Be more politically, socially involved. See the world. Yeah. Matzla, man, look. I was our family friend who turned 99 years old today. I was talking with him, and it's like I got the sense I was like, man, I should be recording this conversation because he had so many experiences and how things were so many years ago, and his memory was so on point. I was like, damn, I wish I would have recorded that. And that's even a situation like I look like with my father, like because he's not with us. And there's questions and things I would have wanted to know. You know what I mean? Just maybe experiences, things that he said that I would like to be able to go back to. You know what I mean? So yeah, I appreciate you writing that.
Hey, yeah, Michelle says she would be a gold digger, a groupie, and a gold digger.
We assuming that you will be saving that money at least for investments or something.
Hey, what the youngest say, man? I can't. The youngest say I can't right now. I can't right now.
Yeah, that's
shade.
That's
girl.
Look.
Thank you, Marika.
If I'm giving advice to my 20-something,
Matla said even at 40 plus, she'd be a loose cannon. Golly,
respect.
Man, you know what, man? Shout out to all these kids, man. Hey, look, shout out to these kids, man. Good gracious,
man.
I think about that all the time, though. I don't know what I would be like. Seriously, like I really don't know what I'll be doing. Producer said he'd have been moved. He'd moved away by now.
Oh yeah.
I know I wouldn't move there because I'm too close to family. Like I'm way too close to family. I gotta be 210, 495, Route 5, 301, 295, 695 away from my family. That's it. Anything past that, I'm too far.
Somebody else on this other thread said that what they would tell that 20-year-old is to get whole life insurance and go to therapy. Wow.
That's an awesome. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. especially,
that.
yeah,
Especially in your 20s.
yeah, because you know you get that compound
Yeah.
interest accumulating over there. It makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Michelle
so
Johnson said, protect your credit at all costs. That's true too. But man, that's so true. You know what's funny? I remember when we were like, I want to say like maybe like 16, 17 or something. I could be wrong. It could be 18, but I think I know I think I was last year in high school. And me and Dion and us, we went and we applied for those Radio Shack, no, K Jeweler cards.
Okay.
You remember that? And
Yeah.
I don't know, for some reason they were just
Yeah.
giving them away. Man, bro, I went and bought my girl at the time a little tennis bracelet. That jump was like, I want to say like $175 or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, that jump haunted me for years.
Because it was on your credit and you didn't even think about it.
And then, because they were just giving us stuff. You ain't know. We wasn't taught about that when we was coming up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then we went to Radio Shack. They gave us a credit card. It was like a $300 limit. And we bought Remote Control cars. That was the most expensive one they had. If it was $299.99, that's the one we got.
Yeah.
That jump haunted me for a long time.
Yeah.
So I definitely understand that protect your credit at all costs, Joe. Hey, Tanil. I definitely know about that one.
Yeah. And if you 20 out there, just pull up your credit anyway. Just see what's on it, because you might have a bill that somebody put your name. You know what I'm saying? You don't even realize it.
That should be enough. Yeah, they should do that too.
You go later on to get something and be like, "Why is my interest rate 18%?"
You're going to get a car at Wilson Jones Auto King. Hey, hold on. Hey, you know what, producer man? You didn't have to pull that one up. No, you didn't have to pull that one up, man. It's so many other good comments on here, that you could have pulled up. Cuz she posted something earlier on my post, man. I'm still trying to find out, like, how do you report people?
Hey,
I need to report some people, man.
Hey, man, don't
put
put cuz in jail for that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
No, ain't no truth to that. No, that's one thing. I would have turned the job down. Thank you, but no thank you.
Nah, I don't do that. Tadeo said, I will tell myself to enjoy life and have fun, put money up for retirement. Yeah. I think for me, I would, and this is, if I'm talking to my 20s, see, the problem is I would need to start some habits to develop more discipline. That's been my problem. Because with some discipline, I could take on a language and be fully fluent in at least one other additional language, right? You know what I'm saying? I can see now that there's certain skill sets that would have served me better if I would have buckled down with those. You know what I'm saying? So it's like but that discipline part is the cornerstone for me, because there's just, like, for instance, credit, you talk about financing. Well, if you don't have no discipline, then you're not putting no money away.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're just
Right.
not. You like, here today, gone tomorrow. You know what I mean? So, yeah, anything that would have helped.
Or you had that mentality. Or you had that mentality where, you were spending knowing you about to make it back. And you say, well, say for instance, you got a credit card or whatever, and you spend $100 off the credit card. You say, well, when I get paid, I'm gonna put that 100 right back in there. But when it come around time, you ain't put that 100 back in it. You just paying the minimum. You know what I'm saying? So that's another mindset.
Yeah. I mean, another thing. Oh my God, I would have held on to the property I had.
Yeah,
I didn't even have to do nothing fancy. I could have just kept them extra properties. You know what I'm saying? And completely different story. Yeah, but I don't want to cry up here, y'all.
Cuz said she wanted to learn Arabic. Oh yeah, dude, just call me.
Oh, you faking lie.
Yeah, dude, just call me, cuz that's easy.
Faking lie.
Yeah, I could have told you, bismillah.
You faking lie anyway.
Or whatever, Yeah, just hit me in the DMs. I got you. I throw a couple of surahs out there.
You faking lie.
What up?
Oh,
I was reckless with mine.
I was reckless with my money.
Hey, wasn't we all, Tanil? I just sit here and told you what I did with mine. Yeah, man. Yeah. Them little credit things haunted me for a long time.
And the other thing too that I would say to my 20-year-old self, I would be like, go out and make friends with people from different backgrounds, right? Because what I've noticed is and this is no diss to the homies I've had, the friends I've had, but I had a very limited perspective on a lot of different things because I had a limited exposure
Me too.
being around just a certain type of group of folk, right? And your life is so much more rich and meaningful when you can fellowship and hang and collaborate and build things with people from different who see things differently. Y'all can bring what y'all know together and do stuff. And I just I wasn't so that's something that I would definitely say.
You know what's crazy? I didn't have my first Caucasian interaction until 2003. Yeah, because think about it, in school, it wasn't no white people in none of our schools growing up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We wasn't around any white people, working at the cleaners and stuff like that. I didn't see any white people came through the cleaners. Yeah, until I went out and, when I left the cleaners for a little bit of time or whatever, and went and got a little job on the side.
Yeah.
And I was, like a deer in headlights. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know how to talk. And that was a lesson learned.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but yeah, I would. Yeah. That's crazy because reading everybody's, what they would say to their 20-year-old self is definitely. I can take a little bit out of everyone and say the same thing. He said, "White friends rock." Oh, they do. Trust me, I know now. Trust me, and Koreans.
But and just to qualify something real quick, it's not even so much that it was like a white or Hispanic or Korean, Asian, whatever. It was just more like people from different backgrounds, even if
I understand that.
Yeah, you know what I mean, because like
I'm just saying what I had ran
no.
into.
But I wanted to qualify that for everybody because like I know like you could have like you have situations where you might have a white guy who grew up in the hood and his culture is your culture. You know what I mean? Even though genetically or whatever the case is, variations, but same situation, right? But like just to be around people who just see things a lot, grew up just different, just like and it didn't really happen for me until I moved away and I actually lived with people from different backgrounds and stuff. Like, damn, okay, like this right here is so important to me. That's not that important to him. You know what I mean? Like it's it was like, oh wait, I mean I can look at that differently. Oh, okay, I don't have to be so concerned with this. Oh, okay, they do this, So it's like it's definitely an eye opener. You know what I'm saying, to be around people from a different background or whatever. So that's something that I would definitely push on my 20-year-old self as well.
Yeah. Like Montel just said, she said Caucasians was a blast in Los Angeles. They party like legends. No, that's right. Letitia say, cuz said I had a rainbow, Asian, Moroccan, Latino. It's great.
Yeah, and because you also got that look too, where you could, you could blend in.
Go either way.
Yeah, with a couple of different.
She can go either way.
Samantha said, "You learn how common many life experiences are when you meet people from different cultures." Thank you for saying that, because I feel like the commonalities in some ways are more than the differences. You know what I mean? Like we because we have we strive for some of the same things.
Right.
You know what I mean? We some of the same desires. We want to have a great life. You know what I mean? We want to enjoy things. We want to accomplish things. That's across the board. It's not just like black people do this, white people do that. Like all our lives we've been hearing them jokes. White person got good credit. Black people gonna be late. So it's like, we grew up with a lot of that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you get around people, and especially when you can be around people long enough, so where the facades come down and all that, and you're like, this is a dude. This dude is struggling with some of the same stuff that I'm struggling with, or whatever. You know what I mean? And it's cool. It's not like, I don't mess with them white people over there because they, it's not necessary. You know what I mean? Once you can step back and see the bigger picture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, you know what, Dion? You are right, Dion, about what you just posted. Too though. You love to have people guessing because I'm still up in the air.
What was that?
She was saying about how the blends, you know,
Oh,
she could go either way. Yeah,
yes,
it's a
you
couple of
do.
people on my
Yes, you do.
my Facebook friends. I'm like, what are they?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, what are they? Yeah.
that's true. That's
Wow.
true. That's true. Yeah. So, as a matter of fact, let me see. Somebody said something on another one that I wanted to.
Mhm.
What would I tell my 20-year-old? Not to take things personally.
I'm gonna go on 23 and
Not
me.
to take things personally. Man, I would probably. That's probably taking 10 years off my life.
Taking things too personal.
Yeah.
The same
When
thing
I
what
look-
Cuz said.
When I look at it, when I really
Yeah.
think about it, like, because all of the times when I had a issue, I was mad with something, because I took something personal. I ain't had to make it about me. I didn't.
Yeah. You know what? I feel like in my 20s, I feel like I was man, I don't know. I feel like I was like too humble. Like I didn't have that. I ain't had that fight in me. You know what I'm saying? To like go and get it.
Yeah, so maybe you were too passive.
Yeah, I was too passive. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what it is. What Damon say?
Sorry. You both have known me when I was in my 20s. One thing I can say is that I would have liked to have had more positive people in my life, but I am not going to let my past define my future. Love you both. Keep up the good work. Respect.
Yeah, appreciate you, bro.
Respect. Yeah. You know, like, hey, Damon, to be honest with you, I was
Meat,
like,
what's up, Meat?
when he brought this topic, I was like, man, I don't know if I want to go back and be looking at feeling this regret or whatever. But you know what? I have a choice. I don't have to go into regret about any of this. It's just actually this is helping the present me, because the advice that I would give to my 20-year-old self, I can still give to my almost 50 self. You know what I'm saying? So what's up, Yella?
That's me.
But yeah, I know it's me. But yeah, so that's, I think that's where this is useful too, because even though my 20-year-old self with this advice would produce a very much different now self, I still need to hear this as reinforcement.
Oh, for sure. I mean, because
You know what I mean?
be honest with you, I mean, it's some things that I'm still doing to this day that I was doing in my 20s. And it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But I need to change it around and look myself in the mirror sometime more than often. Other than just brushing my teeth, you know what I'm saying? And address it. Really, really, really. But
yeah, there's I been learning about, so I don't know how to get into this, but like I've been looking at the complaints in my life, the things that start with should, right? Like I should be this, I should have this, and I should that, and examining those and seeing that those shoulds have been keeping me away from what's real. The reality of it is okay, I have what I have, I'm doing what I'm doing, whatever, right? And then switching it from I should be this to I could be.
yeah.
So giving myself a choice. Okay, I could be that. I could be this. I could be that. All right. And then I can look and see, okay, well, what do I really want to do about it? Right. Instead of saying, man, I should eat this way. I should but okay, you could. And now that you could, what would you want to do?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So now I'm taking away my excuses in a sense. You know what I mean? Like,
and that's why I'm big on no excuse. Like I be having like full on heated conversations, you know what I'm saying, sometimes or whatever, because I'm a firm believer as it's no such thing as an excuse. Like that, but that again, that's just my opinion. There's no such thing as an excuse.
I'm glad you said that, because I don't think anybody owes anybody an explanation. It's like we got choices. It's like, okay, if I do something to mess myself up, right? Then
Right.
as long as I say, okay, I chose that, then that's fine. Then I deal with the consequences.
Right.
Right. I don't need to make an excuse about it. No, that's what I did. I
Right.
own up to it. That's
Right.
what I did.
Right.
Okay. I did this. I didn't do that. Okay, fine. I
Right.
did this.
Right.
This is what I'm gonna own up to. You're not gonna get no excuse out of me because excuse doesn't buy me anything. It doesn't change it.
Mm-mm.
You know what I mean? It doesn't make it whatever. It's just an excuse.
Right.
Right. So
Seldom, what's up, baby?
yeah, you know what I mean?
But yeah, that's how I live by that. Like, it's no such reason, no such thing for you to have an excuse.
Yeah. I did
You
what
know
I
what I'm
did.
saying? You know what I'm saying? Excuses are when you blame and fault for, somebody else for something going on or whatever. And like they say, like, whatever happens to you, you let happen. You know what I'm saying? Meaning within the realm of, a car accident is something different, all that other stuff. If somebody hits you, or whatever, I'm not speaking that part. I'm speaking on something that your day-to-day that you're doing.
My actions.
Your actions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the reason why I say that is because you always hear the saying, oh, it's somebody else better, worse than you. It's somebody else worse than you. It's somebody else worse than you. You know what I'm saying? Well, if that's the case, then why am I beating myself down? You know what I'm saying? Or whatever, when I know if it's somebody else, then I need to be doing what I need to be doing to straighten out what I need to do.
Okay.
I shouldn't be making excuses for why I'm not doing this.
All right. Come on with it.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was just talking to Tiff earlier today.
Okay.
And I was telling her, I was like, you know what? I said, I feel like I'm not giving myself my all. Right. And she was like, well, why do you feel that way? Blase, blase, blase. And I said, I said, I don't even have an excuse. I'm just not applying myself. You know what I'm saying? I got so many ideas that I want to do that I know will help the youth. You know what I'm saying? And what I say by help the youth is like bring some. So this is one of the things that I've been working on, right? And this is something to go back to that I would tell my 20s, procrastination. That's why I think I would tell them, stop procrastinating. Jump out there, do it. Right? What they say, nothing beats a tribe with a failure. So, I got the costume business and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So I've been working on a one act, which is putting on a show for one person to do or whatever, right? In costume. And I want to do it on Saturday and Sundays, or just Saturday, whatever it's presented. But Saturday and Sundays, I was thinking because I got a good relationship with the manager at one of the strip malls out in Waldorf, and they have a pop-up and grow.
You said strip mall, not strip club.
Strip malls, right? They got a pop and grow. And I've been developing material and stuff like that. And I actually want to go and I want to do that for the kids. Not just in Charles County, but anyway, put it on Facebook, have all the kids come, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't have, I could be wrong, but out Waldorf, I haven't seen things like that. They do have some libraries, and I think they do like, storytelling and stuff like that from time to time. But other than that, you got to go to Sky Zone, Chuck E. Cheese, that type of stuff or whatever. I want to have some ways though it's interactive where the kids can actually learn something and we can have fun.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And see your character. Whatever character is for whatever show I'm having that day. But I can sit here and say this 100 times, but I still haven't applied myself, you know what I'm saying, and did what I'm supposed to do to actually put my foot forward on it. I'm just sitting on stuff, you know what I'm saying? And it's almost like, well, are you second guessing yourself? Like, why? You know what I mean? So I'm just glad, man, that we it kind of opened my mind up again to say, you know what? If you could tell this to your 20-year-old son again, why don't you tell it to who I am right now in the present day? So that's what I'm about to work on. And then I'm pretty sure everybody on here, they didn't hear what I just said. So I'm hoping they hold me accountable for it, but I'm hoping I do. I'm praying that I just get off here and do what I got to do anyway.
Let's hold them.
I want to bring that to the community. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have that. Like, I don't even hear about Saturday cartoons, Saturday morning cartoons no more. You know what I'm saying? So if they can get up come to the Pop and Grow or wherever God bless me for wherever to do it. Even if it might start online, I don't know. But this is what I want to do for 2023. You know what I'm saying? I got a big announcement coming.
Yeah. Is a matter of fact, is a Montel still on there?
I don't know.
'Cause I checked out the
Bugging you every day about it.
Serious and Sincere, huh?
Nah, I was reading what Michelle said. She was still bugging you every day about it. What's up, Chauncey Big C?
Yeah, appreciate that, Michelle. Hold them.
Hey, Dion. Thank you, Dion.
Yeah. Let's see. We kind of running out of time. We did start a little late, and I apologize about that, y'all. We started late. It happens. Yeah, but I mean, whew.
Did you find it?
Say what?
That one that you wanted to bring up.
Oh no, I think I did already.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, another little quick thing I would have told my 20-year-old self: put that candy down.
Candy.
Put that candy down. You know, got me in here holding on to these 8 teeth. You know what I'm saying? I'm holding on by this.
Right.
Put that candy down immediately. Effective now. Yes, that definitely. Definitely.
I said I am who I am because of my 20s. I would change some of it, but not all of it.
That's cool. That's cool. Because the thing is you change what you can see is beneficial for you to change. I'm just looking at my life now, and I'm like, you know,
what's up, Eric?
You see other people, right? And you see things going on in the world. You're like, dang, okay. In order for me to be able to do that, I would have had to make this decision and that decision and so on. So, right. I can't just magically say, oh, you know, I'm going to be a millionaire. Oh, yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. You know, you got to lay the groundwork for stuff. And, you know, by me not having discipline, there's a lot of things that I just didn't lay the groundwork for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And rightfully so. In your 20s, 20s is probably one of the most dangerous ages to grow through, because that's when you become an adult, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Meaning like you kind of you have more independency because you get your job. Now you're able to buy your own stuff. You might be able to buy your car. You know, you really into the girls, or the, you know, for girls they into boys. You know, men or whatever it is. So that's that's the 20s, man. That's a real deep. Yeah. You know what I heard the other day though? They said most people, you know, of our age and generation, they always tend to go back to high school because that's like their best years. Like you can relate to so much stuff when you were in high school. I don't know how true it was, but that's what they were saying. So I was like, oh,
yeah, I might think about that one. I don't know.
You know, when you go back to your high school years or whatever, what Jackie say? Read what Jackie say.
My dear friend Jacqueline, I would have walked away instead of trying to beating the shit out of my boyfriend when I caught him cheating. It would have hurt him more. Yeah, probably. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure a lot of us got them stories. Yeah. Not beating nobody, but, you know, just walking away. Because I know we hung in there with a lot of bull crap when we was in our 20s because we thought we were madly in love.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a
Cuz said, no, give me 24, 25. Yeah. You know what's crazy? Do you even remember what you was doing in your 30s?
Yeah, kind of.
Like from 30, let's say when you turn 30.
I was still in Richmond when I was in 30.
No, when you turned 30, do you know what you were doing?
Yeah, I was in Richmond.
Oh, you was in Richmond? I don't even know what the heck I was doing when I turned
But
30.
I still thought I was invincible, and I still thought I had all the time in the world. Because see, those are the other things too that I think sometimes cause people to make the decisions that they make, because you think, well, I mean, you know, I got time, I got, you know. Now, meanwhile, people dying around me, you know, our age, didn't really factor that in. Like, okay, let's get on the ball, let's make something happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just still like, woo. I'm still eating any and everything under the sun, you know, as if like my body could just handle anything and take care of me. You know what I'm saying? When I was 30, I still, in a lot of ways, I still thought I was 20. I mean, there may have been some differences in my behavior, but I still was super arrogant about that.
Wow. I tell you, my 30s. I had my son at. Damn, I'll be on forgetting that. I think I had my son.
And do the math. To carry the one.
28.
You 28?
Yeah, 28. He's 17.
Damn. Older than
I know, right? Then I started all over again. I got 3-year-old. She just turned 3 today. Man, happy birthday, Layla. Daddy on his way home.
Layla. Mm-hmm.
Golly.
Whole 3.
Matter of fact, somebody asked me today,
so
when I said that, they was like, "How come? I didn't know you had a daughter. I never seen her." I said, "No, post my daughter online. She can't get no airplay. She can't get no airplay. Yeah, this internet was not destroyed. No sirree, Bob.
Did
Man,
we miss anything? Who else we got?
We miss anybody?
Jackie said, "Yeah, buy a house." Yeah, I said something about that earlier, Jackie. Like, or just held on to a couple of the houses I had. That would have been. She said, "I told him he can't have his driver's license anymore." Hold on, who you talking about?
She said, "Yeah, I'm getting rid of the boyfriends from my 20s. I told him he can't have his driver's license no more."
Okay. That might need some unpacking.
Yeah, Tisha. Yeah. Jacqueline said, "Buy a house."
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, when you think about it though, they showed up was giving credit cards out.
No.
Buy the whole house with the credit card.
Really,
back there,
really.
And
then the thing I would say to my 20-year-old too is, when you with them houses and stuff like that. I mean, look.
Oh yeah. I know.
You hold on to a house or two, you got your renter or two, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm. I know what you're talking about now, cuz
the houses when we were in our 20s, look at the prices now.
Oh yeah, they didn't triple.
Who out there can tell me?
Yeah, they tripled.
Yeah,
definitely.
And in our 20s, in our neighborhood where we're from, you could get a house for 100, 120. Right now, those houses are 500. Right?
Yeah.
Who on here could use the extra 300,000-400,000? Even if you just invested that conservatively, I mean, like it's, you know what I'm saying. So yes, I feel you. I feel you, sis. I feel you on that. No doubt. So let's see. We running out of time.
Oh, but before we get off here,
hopefully not literally, but go ahead.
No, right. No, but before we get off here, next Wednesday, y'all, we got a big show. Next week, we got some gentlemen joining us on the show. 3 brothers, friends. They've been together since the sandbox, as we call it. So we're gonna have them on the show next week. We want y'all to tune in. And again, we always want y'all to go on YouTube at Rabble Rousers TV, subscribe, like, share. The more the merrier. We're trying to build this up to be big. We want to have a live audience and everything coming in pretty soon. So all y'all that want to come in and be a part of the audience, we would love to have y'all. And if you guys want to come on the show, inbox me, inbox Bob, and let's sit down. Let's get y'all on the show, man. We just sit here and talk. We love to just talk, kick it.
Because some of these comments that y'all put, I know y'all would like to go into it. And I know y'all have some stories that would make it juicy.
Mm-hmm.
I know quite a bit of y'all personally.
Yeah, let's get y'all on here.
So please be our guest. And for next week, it's gonna be a panel of men, okay? A panel of grown men. And I'm hoping that y'all maybe have some questions, some things y'all may have wanted to ask men in today's time, even if they sensitive questions. We want to field them. We want to go at it. We're gonna have a lot of testosterone up here. We definitely want the sisters, the ladies to weigh in on whatever questions y'all. Thank you, Michelle. Appreciate you. So check us out. That's next Wednesday. Is that hold on, what is this? What's this? Is that the
15th? I mean,
I'm sorry, 15th. Okay,
Wednesday the 15th. 7
Yeah.
o'clock sharp as always. We apologize
Be
again, Jay,
there.
for being a little bit late. Putting it on the card. I'm ready. Dion, please, Dion, even if you send me some questions or something ahead of time that I can even ask them, you know, that you feel as though I need to ask them, or just need to ask us in general that you might not be able to get all on while you on this. Send me some questions that you want to ask the panel, you know, of gentlemen. But like always, we appreciate you all for joining us. We know you could be anywhere in the world on this Wednesday, but you're here with us, and we appreciate you guys. Until next Wednesday, we love you guys. Have a great week. Stay tuned. Big announcement. I just gave you a little teaser about it. Big announcement on the way. Boy, you want to take us out?
Yeah, folks, as always.
Before we go, my good brother Skinny, he just came in.
He always catches at the
He
end,
always
man.
catches at the end, but you know what,
Hey,
though? It's a
but
blessing that he's on here, man. And we
Yeah,
want
man.
to shout him out also on Slink TV on Thursdays, guys, right here on Robert Rouser TV on YouTube. Slink TV. I think he comes on at 7:30
Yeah.
on Slink TV. So look him up on Instagram.
I was just saying,
and
I
Facebook.
really appreciated one of the ones he did recently when he had a couple brothers on the panel, and they were
Former.
talking, when they were talking about what it was like to be incarcerated and that. And I was like, I appreciate that, man, because for people who haven't been, it's like you open up a window to some degree so we can have some idea of what that's like, even though you can't fully know until you've been, but still.
Well, you don't want to go, but.
Well, yeah, I mean, that too, but still, I mean, just because that's a part of what we have in our community it's cool that he can be like, okay, this is what's going on. This is what it was like.
Right.
This is what, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you for that, bro. Appreciate
What's up, Joe? All right, y'all, man. We appreciate y'all, man. Yeah, that was Slink. Yeah.
What's
We
going
appreciate
on,
y'all,
bro?
man. So listen, Bob, you want to take us out till next Wednesday?
Oh, yeah. As always, I appreciate y'all for coming out.
Bye-bye.